ekene mụ na ekene nwoke kene nwaanyị kene ikwu kene ibe kene eze na ọzọ kene ụmụ okolo Igbo jidebe kene ụmụada na ụmụ ọkpụ kene ndị chie ndị mbụ na ndị egede niile kene ahịa naanị ụbọchị naanị Igbo jidebe kene mmụọ nwa ahịa ada mmụọ na-ekene mmụọ ekene ekene mmụọ oye na-ekene mmụọ afa na-ekene mmụọ nkwọ. Ana m ekene ndị mbụ na ndị egede Finland kene nne mụlụ Igbo na nna mụlụ Igbo afọ mụlụ ọmụmụ ada na-ekene kene enu kene anị kene ezinụzọ kene mmiri niile nọ n'ala Igbo kene mmụọ nwe mmiri. Ana m ekene mmụọ niile nwe mmiri nọ n'ala Igbo ada mmụọ ekene. Ana m ekene mmụọ niile nwe mmiri nọ na Finland ada na-ekene. Ana m ekene mmụọ na-emere Igbo ife na mmụọ Igbo na-emere ife na-ekene mmụọ na-emere Finland ihe na mmụọ Finland na-emere ihe na-ekene enu na anị kene ezinụzọ ana Igbo niile na-ekenekwa enu na anị Finland ada mmụọ na-ekene ụnụ ekene aja na Igbo na na-ekene aja na Finland wee kene mmụọ eji wee rie ana Igbo wee kene mmụọ eji wee rie Finland wee kene eze Chukwu okike abịama ezi Chima. Ana m ekene gị ndị ezi nna m amakwa m ife mma agwa gị awụ nsọ nsọ ndo. Ana m ekene gị n'ihe ọma ị na-emelụ m ịfụnanya gị nchekwa gị n'ebe m nwawa ada mmụọ nọ. Nna m wee na-ayọ gị amala n'isi m ama n'isi ọbata obi ama n'isi Simon Ekpa Njọkụ ama n'isi awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu amara n'isi our angels ama n'isi ụmụ aja na niile ebe ọ na ha nọ. Ana m ayọ gị amara n'isi anyị ebere gị ịfụnanya gị nchekwa gị agbamume gị na m. Ana m ayọ gị ndị ama n'ihe emezu na m nọwala anyị oguzoro ezo ebe ọ na ha nọ na-alụrụ anyị ya ekwekwene ka mmere wụrụ olu nke ndị ilo anyị na m. Ana m ekenekwa gị n'ihe mkpughe niile nke ị na ihe niile zoro ezu ị na-ekpughere anyị ọhụ site na amara ọhụ site na ya awaka anya abịa site na ya adịka clever abịa site na amara gị na ịfụnanya nwere ebe anyị nọ na-asị gị nala ekene ise 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 ahịa na anọ ụbọchị na anọ Igbo ji dị ebube. Ụmụnne m nọn anọ na-abata na n'isha Akachukwu mgbede ọma Emmanuel nọ ụnụ na-abata ụna n'eshia ụnụ na-abata ụna n'eshia anyị gbagode anyị gụgode egwu anyị ji mkpọgide n'aka moto na ebe a moto na ya polisi moto ọ ya ka eji ebute vu ọbata obi na court. Last time anyị bịa this moto ka eji ebu ya abịa na court. Moto anyị fọkịta ya polisi moto ka ọ ya ka ha ji ebu ya abịa before then from here to here and from here to normal moto ya moto one of moto eji evu Black Maria na Black Maria ndị Finland o nwere onye bịara court ha ji ya buru ewere bịa ọkwụ na ọtago For the police is a lie, bye bye. Nenanya. Therefore, half a lie, bye bye. For the first time, the police if lie, bye bye. Half a lie, bye bye. I have a bye bye. You. And now I want to decide if lie, bye bye. You see. Okay, for ebe ha gbakọnọ. Okay, for ha ka ha si gbakọnọ ka ha si ilo their meeting. Joseph. Wow, Abia Chinimazo with this program. Yeah. Adande Manande Gerebia Chiliazo with this program. And Anna about the whole Biafrans. Agbala Mono say, before they made this thing happen, no one a reason. I found one. Before Nda made family, on a reason. I told you people. Ngozola Beze can never do something without reason. Okuna afugifen Jack Buffy. Oye mono nanya now. Manana meji mohela. Wena yon Plov Chiomo Koma. Yana Dr. Blyson Okoma. If you people don't do something, una amara na obata obie na nsogbu ode, which na mma akọwala unu kedu the reason. Mụnwa wa adande mbụ na ndị egede ya akọwala unu the reason nji wee kwuo okwu nkwulu. Ụmụnne m, agwala m unu na Ngozi Alabueze wee high criminal. Anu na anaghị ebere, some people asị na nna akpọ ya iyi. Gwakwa unu na Ngozi Alabueze wee terrorist, mana unu adịghị believe. And I'm a prove unu today. The only person nwere ike ime ife Ngozi na-eme wee terrorist. According to the kind of heart Ngozi Alabueze nwere, iji wee destroy ya human being. Iji wee destroy ya human being. Iji wee destroy ya human being. Ama n'ụnụ ya na-asị ma ada nke a devrikwa bịa ụna anọkwara n'oche ọya ka nji hate nwaanyị a nwaanyị oge ọnwụ na nnọọ ọ na-akọ oge ọnwụ na ọ na-akọ ife ọma rọ oke nsogbu adịrọ ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ana m aka ife m amarọ mana no problem. Ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ alụ mee nnukwute alụ mee mana anyị just nwee some hours iji wee mezie alụ a mere na Finland. all that na bring government chomo koma blight no koma. If you don't come up with bring to counter this nonsense, a man that na because na ma aru na nke mo po. I call attention of everybody for this mess. Since today, ezube mike. Since today, ezube mike. Umunne njonu mke di femile adande mba na nde gede ejibe ezu ike. Mma akọwara ya ọnụ now. Even ụmụ Igbo mele mulu nze mu ọzọ. Last 2 years, 2025, ọkwa 2025, ka atụrụ ọbata obi nga ọkwa ya. Mụnwa wa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ọjọọ ga na awara eze. Vam otoro gbara ụka. Imam Madi abụ the head of dog of sellout terrorist group. Betrayer of all betrayers. Imam Madi abụ mụnwa wa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede kwuru ya. Mụnwa wele na asịkwa no ya that day. Bryce Nokoma, Dr. Bryce Nokoma was in that court that day. Wele nuntunu meloche. Persecutor, where when you take the matter of USB. Obatobi, ni everybody, also ya na English. Also ya na finish. Now, anything basara USB, this organization, I don't know anything about this organization. This organization, anọ na formula mgbe nọ na prison. Please, anything this organization name, I don't know anything about it. Or if on who everybody kwuo, which na court, wopula afa abatobie na anything brigi. Ihe ọzọ as wepụla ọbata obie mere mistake ebe a wepụla ọbata obie n'anything USB unu wele ntị unu mere oche ka unu fụ ebe na-eje kedu aba ọsọ onye ebe wele ibulu onwe gị pụọ na my platform. Also, madam, please stop this type of joke. This is not time for this rubbish. Also, you can't do what Ngozi Orabeze is doing for this Biafra restoration. I can't do Onye, a Fulani man, I can't do because I can never be a terrorist woman over my dead body to do iwe buocho. Ama no dori ozu nwere ike pụta mana ka ngwa ụnụ mụnwa nwa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede Ngozi Olabeze chere ya dị smart. Ngozi Olabeze chere ya dị ya o nwere brain na Ngozi Olabeze Ngozi Olabugolo Fulani commander in chief of terrorist ye win this thing nonsense ọ bịara mee na court wụna ọwụrụ na ndị brig gbara nkịtị na ọwụ na akaụntụ ya unu oye o winụrụ ọbata obi amara na emere this nonsense. Hello, ana m abịa n'ụmụnne. Christina onye emechi ikpe na phone gwa m ibe o terrorist woman mere Ngozi Olabugolo Fulani commander in chief of bandit elite squad terrorist organization emechi bịa gwa m ife omelu esi na ife ome na mụ nwa ya eme apart from igbu ọchụ emechi bịa gwa m ife omelụ. ị na-anụ? So ya ka nsị ka m gwa gị asụsụ kpọọ fon ụnụ agba ọsọ ụnụ bịa bịa ụnụ anaghị ka mkpọmkpọ iko. ụmụnne m ka anyị forget in about these people for distraction enwere ndị atine now. ụmụnne m ọnya ka ndị a bịara Ngozi Olabueze ji were gbaala ndị otu ya niile the whole criminals ọ na-azụ gbaala fa tren gbaala ma flight egodo Nigeria vụftara ego ejiri makwa bife Ngozi ericha ego akwụrụ ya iji wee destroy Biafran struggle. Generation upon generation ya erichabeghị the money. That is the money. Ọ na-ekekwa ya unewu na ego kidnapper, ego organ harvester, ego pọkụ. So chọkwa ịgbara the whole America niile flight to come Finland. All the capable money is there. Wole no ntị unu mele oche ife nnachi ime ka unu mara na ọnyanwa ka Ngozi jeje gbara all these criminals train flight, from train to flight to flight to bus. Kwọrọ ha nchere n'ụgbọ hotel anọrọzi ebe ofu ebe na-eme sọnsọ noise. Ụmụnne m na-achịkwa uche bịara mgbe m fụrụ disi ndị a ka m sensiri there is something, because Ngozi with somebody mma can never do something with. Nke mere program a today agwara m ụnụ enwere reason Ngozi jiri medicine. There is something Ngozi jiri medicine. Mana ana m agwa Biafran government in exile, or if you people don't wake up and do something fast, mago na ifu ni yeme una ama that na ife emebigo. Onya kam da abịala biasia uche wee kpala fafa je eme meeting because fa amala go ife chọrọ ime this memo ife ndị abịala to do this ya ka ha ji bịa Finland. Now mgbe abazi na second court ndị abata after ka emechara ife a uche na after ka agụchara this memo uche na nobody see uche again. Anya ife uche na azụ ọnọdụ n'iru. Okay, jụọnụ m kedu reason ejiri de Ngozi Olabueze ji wee ọrụ ndụ a ụgwọ fa abịa Finland mee this thing. Gwanụ m the danger or the would eme something. Now on 2025 na court ka ọ bata obie ka enwenyitere case of this USB. Ọ bata obie nọ na court wee sị na ya amaghọ anything about this organization. No na prison ka ya nọrọ ya for the first time. Na this organization na afọ mgbe ya nọ na prison na nke ya nọ na prison na ya ama anything about it. If anything ndị a committed, please don't put it on my head. Okwube. Na this case nke anyị jekwara Ngozi Olabueze ọbata obi ezakwara ajụjụ Ngozi ọ zakwara ya. Mana onye kwuru okwu lawyer ọbata obi ekwuru okwu ọbata obi ekwuru anything. Now these people were bịa na court. After ka fa mechara this meeting, I will ba atagetire no ọfụma. I will buy inside. Case is moving. Nda wee select mkpụrụ mmadụ one mo na ha wee pụtaba ego this memo. Ema ife this memo mean mgbe mụ n'ụzọ m ọzọ. This memo gosi na ọba Ngozi Olabueze bịa kpọrọ these people ka fa bịa gosi that na ọbata obi lie about USB. Now and ebe ọ tụrụ asị na ya mara ndị USBG bi ndị USB. Mana USB bịara court bịa visit inside the court. Puchi na George Frofa. Nobody among bata na court, nobody know them. Mana with this thing I've had here, we will pull everything. Don't be surprised on mgbe vam say na persecutor nwere another evidence oye woputa Amoron na unu jiri ntu unu mele oche ka vam kwuru na this thing. Anyị na-ajụzi how manage kedizi the evidence oye wepụtakwa again. Anyị na-asị ojejekwa weta ife adịghị mbụ. You see the evidence. Do you see the evidence? Vam na ndị USB G ya wepụtazi ji wee na-ere ọbata obie. If you go here now, enwere ike echi niile persecute eleze emotion. N'ọbata obi esi na ya mara ndị a na-akpọ USBG. Kwari na ndị USBG bịara na court bịa visit enya since Monday na ha nọ ya mgbe aka ha ya claim na ndị USBG mere protest. Mgbe aka ha ya claim na ihe niile a na-eme since this case no ndị USBG na-eme. Achọrọ nke unu wele ntị unu mere oche ọbata obi asị by how ewe wepụtara this memo. Ọkwa isi na ịmala na mara anything about this organization, mana ha ncha niile ju na court. Ọha bịa visit gị and ha na-akpọ gị prime minister. Ha na shout na asị we will love you inside the court n'ihu judge and everything, because mgbe ihe a niile na-eme ana m asị what is going on here? Ife a plan uno amam no no na follow ife mwa na-ekwu. Amam that no achọrọ nke unu use all your head and your brain to understand what is going on here. Achọrọ nke unu tag wala everybody. Achọrọ nke unu na-afụ what is going on. Ewe weteze this memo. And this memo, this man neba na-ekwu na fanwa na ọbata obi ewu their prime minister even na ineha na Australia. Kwani na these people is agent of Nigeria. Nigerian, this people is agent of Nigeria. Ọbata obi don't know anything about these criminals. Then come to court and visit Obata Obi doesn't mean anything, because federal be the USBG or the USB. This nonsense Haji Abia play also nifa na ekumakia. Ya kan ji akpo Biafra Brigade government. You people should wake up and do something. Eye magu na ifunu yeme. Oh no na ma ifunu yeme bia na meet adandem bo na ndegede kan bu unu uche. I have do my own to expose this criminal. I have do my own to call your attention for the criminality of Ngozi Olabeze and the what is Ngozi Olabeze which is standing to destroy Obata Obi. No one know something by the name of Brigade government. No one know something by the name of Brigade government. And make sure that you people are there on court also. Because nothing proved that that court and you people was there. Nothing proved. Name with a USBG government. And the only thing you prove, name with a BUSGB government. Let me tell you people something. Akachukwu. And if you na mmadụ na-eme ife na na-eme n'ụwa Chineke anyị debube. That is a way Chineke si arụ ọrụ. Let me tell you people, chomo koma and the brass no koma. Ask them that na mgbe unu mmadụ na-eme ife n'ụwa ọ dị ama ife ọ na-eme unu na-eche that unu just na-eme na unu na-eme but unu ama there is something God do prepare for that. Ask me what? Let me tell you people something. Okay, for this tire unu kpọrọ ọbata obi kpọrọ have said everything. Wole nuntu nu melo oche. Okay, for this tire unu kpọrọ ọbata obi kpọrọ the same tie have differentiate everything. Now unu be near stand there up to counter these criminals. Ama nuno wele ntu nu me oche. Umunnem enwere many brigi that place. I'm a Briggy government. And there are still men in Briggy. Because I start with Briggy. With Obatobie, I will stand with Briggy. And well, many Briggies that place. Omunem. Always open a tie. Eji me go. Mbeji go tie anketa. No one and jay me go lokuya or tie. Oh no, na would Briggy ya pokutaya. And that them happy no for that tie but an court. Sons of that in ye go see when your people will counter these criminals with that tie, George for ya, Obato be for ya, Ono for ya, all this criminal UAUSBG terrorist organization did not encounter upon the tie. And I won't name something.
Look, it was
I won't name something. Wonderful and yankete. Then we destroy you people. And they, not to you people how you destroy. They destroy Obatobia ye destroy. Don't give them that chance to be destroy Obatobia. Obatobia mara anything USBG. Obatobia don't know this organization. Okuri na court. Anorum kokuri. For these criminals, Ibia here no na Obatobia with their prime minister. Why not Batobia want their prime minister? My sister, you people should get up. If you don't know what you will do, bia kutemu wa dandem bonandegere. Chukwu aya alugoro ya. Aka ndị ba bia na asị, a na-eche miracle, a na-eche miracle, a na-eche miracle. Onwekwa onye ahụ miracle a na-ekwu okwu. Chineke arụọna nke ya. Nke fọzinu wa nwa mmadụ ndị ya complete yenu. Chineke alụghị eme ime da expose, these criminals expose. Please, I beg you with the name of God, Briggy government, this message goes by to the, Prof. Choma Okoma and Dr. Blyson Okoma and all Nwadobe Biko ono na ndị otu unu mụnwa na onwe m esokwa na ndị otu unu because mụnwa na onwe m Briggy kama na onwe group nso na afọ now mana akpawa go Briggy eye ma apụta na ọbaka Briggy so viwe ye ọkụ na nghọta so ha ume member ebe ahụ ọbata obi hapụrụ m jewala ebe ahụ ka nka nọ and oya abịakwa bịa m itie m that place ọ hapụrụ m. I can never move from that place ọ hapụrụ nje ebe ọzọ. So ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ unu watch ya atrocities and abomination these criminals unu fụrụ ebe a committed. Ndị a na ebe a na-akpọ ọbata obi ndị a na ebe a na-elu ọbata obi down echi niile na that ibe avan na-agwa gị o nwere ike echi niile pesikuta enwenyitie and the which we must to do something before court ebido. Aman unu may understand. I kwesịrị ime something before court ebido. Unu jiri ntụ unu mele oche. Owo kwa security o. Because nte na apụtago na social media. Owo no watch ya ife this Fulani man ine nwoke anyị funa pure Fulani. Pure complete Fulani. Watch their faces. All these people are criminals. Why kediki yesi we bia twice Zulu dokwa noshi. Nobody know that he made this kind of thing. Obato biamro ni made this kind of thing. And obato biano na your group. Eso na group gi. Eso na your association. I'm adding a form with this criminal group. Is terrible. For Obatobie to deny them. Oh, ye deny Mufa. Only be na court if Obatobie. Court is open court call. Court is open court.
And Obato Bia is a prime minister of the whole Biafrans. Whether you like it or not, that is your problem. You can open no nonsense, you can open. That is not my business. Obatobi is your prime minister. If you think you can do this kind of thing, ki we be anke unu je nye persecutor. Cause no Obatobi etrase, no se na member of USB, B, manandi USB be na court. Be na prime minister. They don't only organize ya fa one organize ya as a prime minister, which no Obatobi happy with them. Oh no, ya kono plan. Let me tell you something. You people are foolish. All of you. Both you and your criminal madam. What if you do on a brain? Nothing. Because only ye be on your ada. Or because all about ye defend you. This is open court. Anybody can come and enter. Or one Nigeria be a court. Or one Nigeria be a court. Go je ke na Obatobie. Obatobie man one Nigeria call. I not one Nigeria. A Nigerian this thing biala. So it doesn't mean anything. Oh, when on it no to the nonsense criminal papers unu ja for Obatobie no ni. Oh, when nonsense when on for Obatobie any document on concern USBG terrorist organization. There is nothing like that. I'll go see me a boy deli. Eman oja onu bia we jindo nda nde fulefu ndi si adro mma. Eman o ijo. Emano ijo no bia ifa. Uche, let me tell you something. Iye je san tutugu mmiri. Akolodu gunisi di too much. Iwu okanko onye makapilo gusi esi. Pua abwonga so. Onye makapilo uche si esi. This man olulu dote. This man ana uche na so yi. Pua abwonga so aboki. Do you remember when I go to Finland? This criminal come and pick me in the airport. Ekumu many memotie. All dog had too much. All dog. All like this. I walk. Come out. Abo ni memoto. Come out. Abo ni memozua. Mota. This idiot on aba. On about one white car. Come out. Abo. Go up on the restaurant and the Chinese restaurant. Hey! Oku like this or dead. Ho. Odo no ka. Amami fe me kwe. Now see this guy. Keibo megude we this place. Odi dotia. O feel no dotin keje me brain. Agwagomu Biafran government in exile. Makaya diva kanjiri bia. Because watch this criminal nwoke ala majiria fulani anago. This nwoke fulani a ifo gro na mobile phone ya. Onwono watch actually ema na go for this thing. Isim iwe na ewem mana mmom na asem continue. Iwe na ewem mmom na asem continue. Iwe na ewem mmom na asem continue. My spirit ekwe ho can stop all this thing. And the way my God or chimna come draw my attention na something. Man o nwere ife na something ahụ na draw m ka mfụ m afụ be. Nne-eme ka nkwụsị. Ọ na draw m back. Nne-eme ka nkwụsị. O ya drug den wantarela afụ m that time. Ya ka nsị na mma abịa kpọkwa ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nsem ọzọ ụmụ ike nji aba. Ka unu fụ kedu ka maka amanu that na e biara esi na e biara ime attend the court Obatobie o we wunu emesia unu niile disappear me meeting ndo biara court jere me meeting mesia no their meeting were pota mesia no their meeting were pota were me this thing during time of court this criminals abata ayamadu na abata on bank fa nwere opportunity to do this. Na ngala ọwụrụ na family ife a mgbe ndị mmadụ na outside eyele m afụ ya and eyele m emebe ịwa eyele m emebe akpụrụ achị ya eziokwu ka m gwara ụnụ ịma na akwelepụ m sị ama m mgbe ndị a mere ife a amara m mgbe ndị a mere ife a n'anya mụ na ụnụ kolo n'iru ndị abịa why this kind of ojolo wee commit this kind of abomination. Oh my God. Achọrọ nke unu gee ntị. Ọbata Obie kwuru na court last year. I don't know this organization called USB. Anything this organization name don't call my name. Na anọ na prison mgbe afọ mụrụ this organization. Onyazi ka ndị ahụ organization ahụ Ọbata Obie si na ya amarọ bịaziri court. And they have presented in a way that na judge will know them. Ha bịara with the same cap. Okpu niile aba na-ekpu, pancha niile na-ekpu ye, all of them. Ka e were mark afa. Amara na unu jiri ntụ unu mele oche. Amara na unu na-efolo m. Amara na unu na-epa capture ife na-akọwara unu now. And this idiot obialu, this nka, this ozu a na-akpọ chifu Golo Fulani, chifu Fulani, chief ndo Fulani a, chief ndo bandit Fulani a, na this man. Obiakwa ojekwa na ebe Ọbata Obie nọkwa ya ịtọ mkpa witi akpụkpọ na ma ejibe egbu ọchụ na bai okwe ya ịtọ. I told Ọbata Obie, I begged this hugging, stop it. Because someone that now, Ọbata Obie enye stop on this thing. Oh, not stop on this thing on a men are caught. Oh, yeah, cause a very big problem. No one that na man okay esime. No one defending with this nonsense. Isn't a man on the USBG in the USBG. Man, I hand on a court. And don't want anything email go see that na a man on the foul. Though Ọbata Obie work with them before a bank on or mafa. And I hake wazili. Bido after can with a problem. Ya hake wala. Mewezi organization unkefa. Ebezi okay hake wazili. Kedize ebe ndu be a USB no. Because ndu brigi. Because mwole anything go see na brigi on that court. Man, I thank God. Emu ifo wana na-eme n'ụwa nwere ọnọdụ. Onya ka van na chiomoko esum ya ka van na lubi nnadi ji wee chọọ ka fa chụfụ Chioma n'oche ahụ ọ na-anọ n'ochie. Na ndị apụlanụ ibe ọfụma ha apụlanụ kia. So that o ya wee nwezi ozi ọ na-ezizie van olubi nnadi. And the owner van no that place with that place. Oh yeah, block and USBG. Oh no, man, in fact, Chineke no log on a court. With that I am a Akachukwu no lie. We mobukune van nife. Ha Chineke mere m na get better. Agwara m gị sị gị van. But so on if na dan dem na ndegede. Icha n'ụzọ. Because before you go one, I go 2. You want a brain. That na andiginisi before you develop onya. Okay, you 100 years coming. And the 100 years in Abian, you develop be your brain. Wow, forget put that place. How am I going to feature ime? Uncle monkey. Sir, nay for van ime. And with that man okuya n'azụ. Onwe one man okuya n'azụ. That plan rị ọfụma. Oh my God. Akachukwu Di Ya. Ngala ọwụ n'ife akapa targetri. Ife van targetri with ndị brigi. Ndị USBG. Because ọ na-alụzi with them now. Ebe ahụ ka ọ na-asị. Because ọ kwụzi nna ya. Where's onye na ya na-agbọkọ? Ọ na-akwụzi ya na fanọrọ. Hey, chimele m ebele. Now, ngana ọ na ya mgbe m fụrụ ya ọkwụ na place ka m kpọrọ Chioma m kpọrọ nke ifụrụ valụ ebe ọkwụ ọsị m yes nsị m ife ọ na-ataget ọsị m mba sakwa ịbụla oche ebe ahụ anyị na-anọ n'azụ ọbata obi ọsị nsị anya ka ọ na-ataget but it can never work na ya nọ n'oche ahụ ihe anyị m gwara ya ọbọdọdụ possible ka ọ nọ n'oche ahụ and echi niile onye ahụ nọ n'oche ahụ ọsị m omiri nsị ya yes wee je kwụrụ ebe ahụ nkwụ njere n'ihu ya kwụrụ emetụkwa ya aka eme ahụ ma emetụkwa ya because chance ebe nkwụ dọrọ onwe wee je kwụrụ n'ihu ya ebe nkwụ n'ihu ya nwa na onwe ya esensi ibe because ọ ma ihe o bu n'obi because ọnwụ na onweghị ife obu n'obi na ọjọọ sọ kwụrụ da place na-eche ka emepe ụzọ onye na ha akwamaka mana ọ fụgo na m abịago kwụrụ ọmago datin na o firi ka ọ sensi go something ya ka o ji wee kwamaka ahụ ọkwara m wee che na onye adịrị ya izi na-abịazi ọ na-ablọkụ m because ọmụ ihe obi ụnụ wọchị aka ọ na-ablọkụ m let me find the video ka ngosi ụnụ ife mmiri ka ụnụ fụ ihe m na-akọwa ya oke ahapụ ya, mmeji nwayọọ chọọ anya I hope na ikuku na ya address this matter more than me na ọbịa life ọsọ mma like ka ọbịa dress this matter ka o ya dress karịa m nwa ka dress ya ọkụ unu were fụ ife m nwa aja ara na-akọwala unu now achọrọ m because to listen ị na-ege voice of these people ọ na-irritate m mụ nwee ịgbanye this voice a kịta na-ege ọ na-irritate m okay okay power I'm happy the chimdal so kunu wele na afụ ife m nwa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ọjọọ ga na awala eze na-ekwu ọ ife ndị a niile ka eji isi m agbazine saga onye ahụ mfụ ya na-aba na kọtụ ada ndị mbụ emefa ka unu wele fe ebe ndị a na-eje ejibe appoint saga ka unu wele fe ebe ndị a na-eje faji appoint that saga ka unu wele fe ebe ndị a na-eje because farmer that I can't see this thing and keep quiet, I will shout out. Onya kafa na-eme everything to shut me up. Oya unfu something agbazie m nkịtị na-enefa n'anya. Ngozi ọla bụ ezeche na o nwere brain. Ngozi onwere ife dogo na brain. The only brain ị nwere oke esi egbu ọchụ ọgwụcha. Otu esi agwọpụta particulars mmadụ. Etu ya esi wee kuli gị ọbara na ọka na-aṅụ maka na ebe wu dede na ebe ụwa amụsụ na-aṅụ ọbara. Sonso ebe nke specialized. Man, you use your brain. Brain on the key they used. Brain on the key they use. Brain on the key they use. Okay. Okay. Ana m abịa nu biko nwere very important message. Can reply just 1 second. So unu ewe ni ụmụnne m ndonu. Ọnwụ na unu chọrọ ka unu ige this thing, ka ife unu chọrọ, unu chọrọ ige ife akwulu, ka unu gezie ntị, because na mgbe mbụ ege m ntị mara ife akwulu because iwe juru m obi. Ife nchọrọ ka nke ọtụ ọnya jewalụ. Mana ọnwụ na ịnụ nwọchịa, even this na ife agụrụ na this letter adịghị mma o. Onye na-asị no voice. Chiji nna nene ebe ma gị. Emutu m onwe m nna m. So kunu wele fụ ife ndị ahụ shi criminal people nwere ike ime na ndụ. Ibe anyị emetu eke inside the court. Ihe niile ahụ ka disturb or ka stop ọbata obie to not move forward. Achọrọ nke unu gee ntị. Asị Chineke nye m mmụọ ka m wee nagide ibe ọnwa na-akọ na ebe a because obi ada ọmụma. Nege ka fade, negefa, just imagine nefa.
Just go on.
My name is Honorable Luke Iwunze, Senior Envoy of the United States of Biafra and the Head of Mission for Oceania and Australia. International President, Biafran Identity, National and Diplomatic Responsibility, Lati, Finland, today 17th of August 2026. Members of the press, fellow Biafrans, friends of justice, ladies and gentlemen, my colleague has addressed the preceding concerns concerning His Excellency Simon Ekpa and the serious questions surrounding his case. I want to address a different but equally important question. What happens when institutions outside Nigeria independently encountered the political reality of the United States of Biafra? What happened when another democratic jurisdiction examines evidence concerning the Biafran self-referendum, the political organization of Biafrans abroad, and the office described as the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile, and the consequences faced by those associated with the movement? We no longer have to answer that question hypothetically. We have an Australian president, and Finland should take it seriously. The Australian tribunal examined the Biafran political reality. On 6 February 2026, Australia's Administrative Review Tribunal delivered its decision in the protection case of Mrs. Teresa, a Biafran national. This was not simply an advocacy document submitted by Biafrans. This was a decision of an Australian Federal Administrative Tribunal exercising independent merit review. The tribunal itself explained that its functions is to take a fresh look at the facts, laws, and policies and make its own decisions. What is particularly important for today's briefing is what the tribunal actually examined and found along the way. The tribunal examined audaciously recording of meetings involving Biafrans in Australia and around the world. It recorded that a person participating in those meetings was repeatedly addressed as the Prime Minister. It recorded that one of the meetings concerned a referendum for Biafra. That online voting had been opened since 1st January 2024, and that participants were being invited to register their votes for an independent state of Biafra. It further observed that the person described as Prime Minister was regarded by participants as their global leader and future leader of a sovereign state of Biafra. That is significant. But the tribunal went further. The tribunal made express findings. In its formal findings, the Australian tribunal accepted evidence that the applicant was treasurer of the United States of Biafra mission in Australia and Oceania. It then expressly found that the audio-visual evidence demonstrated that the applicant regarded the person participating in those meetings as the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra and as the leader in waiting of the sovereign state of Biafra. Then comes an extraordinarily important passage for the international record. The tribunal described the virtual meeting as forming part of an ongoing de facto referendum on the question of secession and establishment of the sovereign state of Biafra. Those are not words we have invented today outside this courthouse. They appear in the findings of an Australian tribunal. That distinction matters. Our point is powerful enough without exaggerations. An Australian federal tribunal independently examined evidence of the Biafran political process and expressly acknowledged the existence of de facto referendum, the United States of Biafra's mission in Australia and Oceania, and the political office described as the evidence as Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. And those facts formed part of a proceeding in which Australia ultimately found that the applicant was a person to whom Australia owed protection obligations. Australia did not simply dismiss the referendum as a fiction. This point deserves emphasis. The Australian tribunal could have dismissed the referendum evidence as irrelevant. It could have treated the political structure as imaginary, or it could have ignored the Prime Minister designation, but it did not. Instead, after examining the evidence, it incorporated those matters into its factual findings. The tribunal specifically moved significant weight to the presence of thousands of participants from different countries in the virtual meeting concerning the United States of Biafra independent referendum. The tribunal also found that the applicant genuinely supported the creation of an independent state of Biafra by peaceful means and that her activity were genuine. That is an international precedent worthy of attention. And this raises an obvious question for Finland. If an Australian tribunal can objectively examine this evidence and acknowledge these political facts, we must ask, what about Finland? His Excellency Simon Ekpa did not conduct his political activity from an unknown location hidden from Finnish authorities. He lives there. His political activities were conducted openly. His political communications were made openly. And Finland itself was formally notified of the governmental capacity in which he acted. On 4th November 2024, before the unlawful event that brought us to this courthouse today, a formal letter of intent was addressed to the President Alexander Studd, identifying His Excellency Simon Ekpa as Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and explaining.
So, this nonsense must encounter. We don't know these criminals. These criminals don't know our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Also, n'ife nji wee bịa sị ka mụ nwa na onwe m tipụta mkpu nke m nkọwala ụnụ na ndị a bịara for destroy. Achọrọ m ka ụnụ gekwa this thing because all the two things family n'enya nke a yesterday after ka family this one akịta agụcharafa because ọnwụ na watch ya di akwafa yi ebe a na edisi zombi ihe kwere ike nwunye ya were bịa n'enya a na-akpọ chifu ndị Fulani n'enya now n'ezienu nke family yesterday ha jiziri complete n'enye agwara m ụnụ these people anaghị eme ihe na nkịtị na. If you see this Ngozi Onabeze do something o nwere ebe ọ na-ehe edito and the ọnwụ na ya meghị encounter to tell Finland, to tell court that's na ndị a enwelakwa anything jikọrọ ndị a na ọbata obie mee ka court malụ that no Ngozi Onabeze a na-ekwu okwe na court sending these people to come and they disgrace themselves and they punish themselves.
Every government responsibility is
now. Ebe afa beziri claim o na akpotaziri place. Kunu welefu and the watch ya okpufakpu. Achọrọ m ka nkili unu niile. Now, come for the reason why ha ji wee kpulo okpu a ha kpu. Ọwụ na watch okpu a emblem Biafran army. Ife dị n'okpu a. Ha nwe ikpu ya okpu ha ncha niile wee bịawa Finland were listen. Live from the day of protest kafakpuye. Light from the day made a protest cancha ni nekwe for A to Z. Mbane me protest hekpu yo. Hekpu mbane after ke me chana protest or lose the following day na court. Hancha ni nekpu ze we bia na court. Mbo se me le protest. Hekpu ye. All rugo ni nekwe no few ye. But I'm bosaba bezi court. All of them all of them. Ye. Na say what is going on? Ajụjụ njụrụ myself. Kedu ife na-emenụ? Why ndaji wee kpulu okpu nọrọ in uniform of okpu. And since after ka ha naziri nke a na wee chihazie azụ with another method. With another method, and this method is fight to finish. Ọbata obie no na ndị brigi government eme anything to encounter this rubbish ndị a bịara made this place. It will not, oya ha adịkwa mma o. Oya ha adịkwa mma o. N'ezie n'anya ebe ba jeje kpote nwaanyị ma ama Igbo osi na na-ege ntị na-anya ka dị akụkọ ha kpọtara onye as a place nke a na-eme yesterday ka nke a na-eme yesterday ka nke a na-eme. Just watch.
Every government responsibility is to first of all rescue and stand for her citizens.
Yes.
And then we, the indigenous people of, Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra, every government responsibility is to first of all rescue and stand for her citizens.
Yes.
And then we, the indigenous people of, Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra, and then standing as the United States of Biafra, or Biafrans as a whole, as general, we have been...
Now, on a bar now, that no one different between them and Biafrans. Or Monaco is waiting, because if you know, if you want a money name, add in order, add genuine. Yes, yeah, not at a colonel, or yet because they know their plan. Or Monaco is waiting, call data, not their plan. Call half may be if a plan. Just resting.
Fighting, because we have been, anybody that knows the history of Biafra know that we have tried before to stay on our own, based on the execution, killings, atrocities that was going on in Nigeria against us. Yeah. And we will not give up. The same way that the Finland didn't give up when they were fighting to separate from Russia. Yes, yes. The same thing, we are not going to back off, no matter how long it takes. And finding someone who stand boldly and be demanding and crying and weeping and motivating, encouraging Biafrans and say, no matter the persecution, no matter the massacring, no matter the war, we will stand on our own. Yes. And then his voice, the Finland, is trying to silence his voice. That's why we are here, to show solidarity. Yes. First of all, to show solidarity, and then also to plead with Finland to release him. For us, let us continue what we are doing. What we are just wanting is just our freedom. Every human being have the right to lead and have the right to...
He is our spokesperson.
Thank you.
Okwuno Freya. Uno amu ife nji gosi unu ife ndị a ji wechi ha azụ na this program am. Unu mana me emego program this afternoon. We so know that na before asemo madam zoom the video for Biafrans to see Lafel. Hey, so madam zoom the jere. Amana mo kame si zoom ye.
How long it takes.
That was ne la fela jele ojo ni go USB na hey no kale kwala okwu kalele from up to down, from up. Amakwa ka me esi zoom ye na ba esum zoom ye. Enwe ka ihe si zoom karịa because onye si fi otu aka ọ dị onwela
Nwela ka m esi chele. Nwela chele ka mmanụ nwela another way. Mba nwela. Onwela. Also Madam Zoom way. Have you fancy for ajele? Ihe ojii nọ mgbe ndị agọrọ this ihe a agọrọ because of na ọ nọ inside the court. Mụnwa na onwe m ndị atagetere ya ọfụma ha target care. Ha target care. And ọ na-ewute m so much na ndị a nwere ike use my brain like this. Enwe ike ime ife a n'ọm ya. Ayi chimele m ebele. Ana nsogbu adịrọ. Unu afụghị ife a na-ekwu maka ya. Ọwụkwazi m na-ekwu ọmụnwa na-akọwa. Why ike ji ekwu m like this? Abịa nwe ihe mme today. Nna ya ọsọ mpọ chọọ ibe nili batakwa ọgwụ si ya. Na iwe agwụzikwu agwụ. So, o nwere ihe ọzọ m chọrọ idres. Onye na-acha ajele. Okay, ọ dọka ajele ọ kalapụta na this one chele. Ọ dọka ajele ọ kalapụta na this one. Yeah, ajele kalapụta na this one. The most trusted. Nene. Chele kambia. Ọkwụ na afụghị. Nwanne nwoke na-asị m zoom onye. Ọkwa zoom gomie. Ya na Lubi Nnadi. Ajoin ya na Ngozi Olabeze. Agwara gị akụ fegide fecha ọdala awọ. Ngozi Olabeze. Lubi Nnadi. Adonowu. Enwenataghị ike inwe problem. Do you know the reason why? Hancha niile nọ na fraternity. Hancha niile nọ na fraternity. Ndị People's Club of Nigerian People's Club of Fraternity Club. Vancha esendrifa ka ha nwee ike na-abịa na-destroy ife anyị na-eme. Akpachaghị anya. Ọkwụ na afụghị na. Ọwụọzikwe m nwa na-ekwu. Ọwụọzikwe m nwa na-ekwu. Amanọta aka na program ahụ. Amarọ n'ikuku no ya abịa live. Ọwụgodu no ya abịa. Mma ejediri ya na zu ike echi nnukwu ụbọchị. Echi niile nnukwu ụbọchị. So I will go and sleep. Okay, ikuku na ya abịa live. Wow. Ikuku na ya abịa live very soon. How ya abịa live? Obi atago m ụtọ. Ya abịa live. So, onye ndokwa. So, mwa ya chọọ gị na-akụ. O ya ụmụ ka ọ na-eche. Yes. Ụmụnne m, ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ. Aya emechi. Iku na-adọ ka ọmụ ka ọ na-eche. Ọgụ nwere onye nwere okwu. Ka anyị end this program. Share na ya, like ya na ya. O nwere onye nwere ife o nwere ike comment na this program. Biko kpọọ na phone. Kedu ife unu chere na this thing? O nwere onye nwere ihe o ya ekwu? If not, eje m off live. Ngwa na ụmụnne m ahapụ m ụnụ. Hello? Hey, how about I go live Biafra Unite? Aya, join us. Hello? Anna, bye. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, to me, any big deal on him. The only big deal on him with the media teams and the media warriors to counter all this nonsense because here their madam
Yes.
according to the way one wants to understand. Somebody sent to go and do something. And when they get back, he gave what evidence he got that place. So their madam not saying that they are now not saying that Twitter where they say they messy propaganda. That delegate here from you wouldn't say honorable cause. All this nonsense or rubbish. And all this without anything happening in our land.
Obieze even na-eme na ahụ nke ahụ nke na-eme na our land. Awụrụ ahụ the problem. The problem that na ọbata obie na last year court ka ọbata obie kwuru na ya mara anything gbasara this group. Tii n'ọnụ.
Ngozi ọra bụ eze rejistara ihe ọ bụrụ ihe USB na-akọ bụ ka anyị na-ekọ enweghị ihe dịka USB iche ihe Ngozi ọra bụ eze rejistara bụ ihe dọ na rejistreshọn Ngozi ọra bụ eze na dikatụ anyị chitekwere ya again na dikatụ na Georgia na dikatụ wu the city erejistara ihe a na ebe o ji rejistara bụ klinik ihe Ngozi ọra bụ eze rejistara bụ United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in Exile / de facto. This three name will go to USB. I didn't know him.
Yeah, no money in it.
Yeah, this three name United States of Biafra / Biafra Republic Government in Exile / de facto. We could join here together. With this three name, you will work here.
Ya ka nna gwagasị gị na o nwere mana ife ya ama that na mana ewepụtara na court last year. Ewepụtara na court.
The person ewepụtara na court deny ya no man have. No mgbe register. The date when you register available here by March 2025 or February 2025. Get it 2025 came this registration. And all but to be in November 2024. So when the comparison, when those were match. And I know why from Finland, Agara Convention, I should better for this problem. The whole history all this thing down. Over here, I made propaganda in 2026. There is no place for propaganda. All the here you have Ngozora baseball. No form organization, no form government in here, non-profit organization for form or register the cat. So when anything Korean Biafra Republic Government in exile. Here I know why Simon by your form, the founder of Biafra Republic Government in exile. Therefore, when if you go to now Simon about the founder and leader and the prime minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile. Mazin Nandekano, the founder of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. So when anything concerning USBG, that just will not confuse one. United States of Biafra government on a meeting, an executive cabinet meeting. No one I would do wine, by Galasi by now I got to see United States of Biafra, which is up at the fire to change. You can change it tomorrow and answer another name. So when anything in the United States of Biafra, the USBG goes all the business they promote. Yeah, nonsense. When so many organizations every work get and the IPOB divided into two, they cannot the other side. So then all media all over again and look at that here and look at that one because they got a tweet here. If you look, I'm going to go tweet like 16 minutes ago. This program here in the play. When they promote a Wilson, they promote the head of mission here from Australia, head of mission to Finland on address Biafrans. You have propaganda. When you make Biafrans address, you will say when you make Biafrans. You have a group because all of you make Biafrans. I got all the whole people there that is caught. So let's come and
Onye ka na-ekwu Obieze Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because even if found this thing here put on a court last year. Then how we be na court? There we may if a family. Then we be na court.
Here, how many propaganda?
It is sure because even to move Johnny out no wanna debunk on this nonsense. Even to move Johnny out persecutors you will put this thing again. See no but obie see all these people. How come?
Here anything panic here propaganda and sabotage.
Okay.
And Ghana Twitter page, you know, 28 minutes ago. Go to which this one, 28 minutes ago. United States of Biafra ambassador to Australia, Honorable Luke Winston, addresses the Finnish press. And they have that in Kaha, that Finnish press, for that on a that interview. Chetana, that lady, this Oluba from Germany. This all Pastor Rose. Oh, yeah, we hear that that is here traditional something deep in here.
All those they found.
Rose of the Nankaya this week.
Oh, yeah.
Last week, Rose of
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rose of
Yes, Obia.
Okay.
Obia. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Hanchani nechi as if not on ada rubbish no kwandiwe. Omu kwandozo no kwandiwe na bia kwakwa ozo. Mana that one is not my business. Also kwa haju court. Mama do happy. Babia also kwa haju court I don't care. Yes so. Yes so. Also kwa hanja even exactly. And don't be a fan government in exile cap because on a 2023 came after and a convention 2023, not USB, not you. Enwele munke modu nuno bem. Enwele mi.
Yeah, so here promotion kahana our prime minister. But I hear Kachukwu Di Ya has a country, a sister nation have Nigeria, and their head of state even goes on a basis. They just have to say their head of state. Gaziana, Finland, this is our prime minister. Our prime minister, we love you. Prime minister, we love you. They make sip so we don't understand these people. We don't understand these people. Like this guy, we only have that day in a conversation. We don't have that power. Also, that the guy maybe he goes on a basis. Yeah, but I'm in this platform.
I was there. I was there.
We goes on a basis. Na Biafra land. People are in for whistle. I am saying, without whistle, whistle spend millions of dollars.
Eji wunde mother way.
Name we go fly to get from any country over to Nigeria. After Christmas 2025, I have frozen any flight over nothing. And so many things. You will elite squad. There's a very squad down. And they go our people every day. Now to police their houses. Nothing away anything they meant. There's a bend down. And the governor, the governorship election, not make state. And the governor of this state, there's a born develop, not make state. The government have said we want to know. There is a complaint now. And they go our people every day. Even Biafra United program yesterday, even Soludo be Sophia. All those places. Where is the governor for the Maple State in the USD government? Because
I am.
I don't understand these useless people. Why will you guys continue deceiving our people?
Nando, okay, join.
Yeah, my sister, this is me here propaganda. But I had all this in there. Let's stop. Donald Trump. All this will not help you. Heaven help those who help themselves. You have to help yourself. Yeah. So my sister, can I help?
Don't know.
I just want to hear tonight.
Yes, and Batago. Ngwana come continue.
Yeah.
Wow, umunne nka itinye n'ikuku nna. Akala m ije of life, mana ọdụgo late. Sabotage
ewe n'ofe maka na ọwọkwa n'aka mmadụ ewu na fudukwe n'anya lekwa mmiri ruru eru oge si maka si na nro ọgazi nke abayọ lahari ịkọrị enta soro ndị Igbo tiri ilu si agwawa timati anọdị eburu isi ya na tesoro jiri ebe dị
mba na-ekwu because ọ pụtabe ikuku na-apụtabe na-aga n'iru nna m nne m chi m nọ n'ọlụ
Ajali Igbo kpụrụ ya kala nye mba ha aka n'ịma ya ụra dasị ajere akwa ahụ ọ kụwara amachi
dati na-enye agaghị nsogbu
ntị enye nsogbu
agaghị na-enye dati na-enye ya nsogbu
the problem bụ na ntị ahụ nye nwere nsogbu ugbo ọ ga-esi na nwaanyị na ọmụrụ nwaanyị mmadụ ya ịmara a ga-ebosi gị ebubo iji ọgwụ were kọọ ya
na gịnị mere esi na gịnị mere
usoro nwere tenti ntinye ajere nsogbu ugbu a Nigeria ga-ebo gị ebubo ka ntị mara ya
isi adịghị ya mma
iji ọgwụ
isi adịghị ya mma
onye ọ na-atọkwa jiri ikono ọ bụ ezi na aghọtara m na ịyọrọ ụmụ aja ala ndị nwoke ha gba ha ịkụrụ ajere ihe nne nwere ike ịkụ nwa maọkwa na ihe nwanne nwere ike ịkụ nwanne ọ bụrụ na ịkụrụ na ị na-egosi na ịbụ nwaanyị karịrị nwoke ọ bụ ihe miniri bikọs ọ bụ na aka ahụ ọ kwara gị na ịsoro ikwu n'ala merụ ahụ
ọkwa nsogbu o emekwara he
bikọs ụmụ ha ga-ahapụkwa Nigeria den polisi na Finland ga-arịpọtụ mbasi ndị ihe anyị ga-arịpọtụ ha ga-ahapụ ya fri ọ ga-akelawa chie na onwe ihe mere gị bikọs ọ bụ na aka ahụ o pushuru gị na ị dara merụ ahụ ajera ụmụọla from Finland ụmụọla dị iche ahụ even ọba nọ ya ga-akela gị na aka ahụ ịmara ya mere ya ka oriseti bren ya were kọta ka ị mara echi ile ma ya ahụ ị mara ya ma ọ nwere ike ịkọta ije si mba ka o zekwere gị n'ihi na ma ọ bụ ya ọ ga-atagide ya aja ya ọ masịra ya saịdị warị nke ọbụla akwara ya ya ọga nke ahụ gbasara ya bikọs nwoke nwee stand n'ụwa ekwesị ịbụ nwoke ajere enwe stand atọ ekwesị ịbụ nwoke enwe stand
nne m ngwanụ finish ya na ọ dị ka ikuku na-apụta na ndụ adanne ndụ Chimugozie bye bye bye. Thank you. Wow.
Presentation reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. Today's date is 19th of August 2026, and the time right now is exactly 25 minutes past 8 p.m. in the land of Biafra. It is 25 minutes top of the hour, no matter where you are listening or watching from. I welcome every one of you. Please, as I welcome you, endeavor to welcome others as we have gathered to do something very, very important this very evening or night, depending on where you are. So many things have happened already, and I want to assure every one of us that Chukwu Okike Abiama Eluigwe is with us. The enemies are fighting so hard to make sure that Biafra never see the light of the day. The enemies are fighting so hard to make sure that the children of Chukwokikabe Amabineligwe are being suppressed and oppressed. The enemies are battling. They are doing everything they can to make sure that the children of light are kept in dark. But as long as God has brought us, it is very, very important to know the reason why the likes of Mazinam Dekano and Mazi Simon Ekpa are here. It is very, very important to know the reason why they are doing what they do. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out loud and clear before we continue. Let me know in the comment section before we continue if my voice is loud and clear, because I don't trust my network at all. Biafrans and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, sorry, I have been telling us that I know more Fuma for the past few days. So please bear with me. Something very, very bad happened today in the old Anambra State, Onitsha to be precise. If you are on Twitter, X, if you are on X, you will understand what has been trending this evening. This very evening, it actually happened in the afternoon, but started trending this evening on Twitter, where a terrorist police officer of the Nigerian police force shot a young Igbo boy at Head Bridge, Onitsha, a place called Oga Junction. A terrorist Nigerian police officer shot an Igbo boy, a young Igbo youth, a young Igbo trader, just opposite Onitsha Head Bridge this very afternoon, simply because the guy refused to give him a tip of 100 rand, 100 worthless naira. So my people, this very situation that we found ourselves, I have said it time without number that it is only us, only we, the Biafran people, can liberate ourselves. It is only we, the Biafrans, can liberate ourselves. Do not allow anybody or anything or anyone to deceive you. Today, this particular thing that has happened at Onitsha Head Bridge today, it has proven beyond every reasonable doubt why the Igbo people, especially the Igbo people, must be free from the Zoological Republic. It has proven beyond every reasonable doubt why the Igbo people must be free from the zoo. Because if we fail to get out of this very damnable Zoological Republic, we are going to be treated. In fact, what we see now will be just a tip of an iceberg. Because now let me give us just a simple analysis of what I'm talking about. If this thing happened somewhere else, what happened today, if it happened somewhere else, you will see the Nigerian youths. They will be talking about it on the social media. They will carry out riot. You see very dark man. Of course, I know sometime in the past he went to Onitsha Head Bridge when the Soludo's terrorist gang lock up the not Soludo terrorist gang. Of course, they work on that Soludo, but it's NAFDAC in Anambra State. When they lock up the people's shops, I know very dark man went there. He did what he did. We saw it. But in a situation like this, where a life of an Igbo boy has just been taken just like that, although some people said that the boy, I saw when they were rushing him to hospital, some people said that the boy has given up, has passed, has died along the way to hospital. Why some people say the guy, they took him to hospital and they are taking care of him in the hospital. So, but moving forward, from now to tomorrow morning, I will get I will get more information about the condition of the young man now. But if you see the video where they were taking the boy to Keke Marua to take him to hospital or wherever, you see that the boy was I don't know, maybe the guy has just passed away. Because I watched the video, I didn't see any atom of life in that very body. Unfortunately, the video is not something that I'll bring to Facebook, but maybe I'll post the video on our X account, Biafra Unite Television. So if you see the video, you see that the boy is gone. There is no life in him. Even though I'm hearing rumors that the boy is still in the hospital. But if this thing happened somewhere else in the zoo, you will see people begin to rise up. You will see social media influencers begin to talk. You will see very dark man, well, Musa Al-Haji, somebody Musa, English Al-Haji. You see them begin to talk. But because it's happening in the East, it's happening in Igbo land, and it happened to an Igbo man, it's not going to be heard from any of these very social media influencers. Apart from the way our fellow Igbo people are sharing it on Twitter. You will never see any of these people or even the media, the Nigerian media, talk about it. A couple of months ago, a similar thing happened somewhere in Delta, even though Delta State is Biafra land. But the guy in question was not an Igbo man. I don't know, I may be mistaken, but I believe, based on his name, I believe that the guy was not an Igbo boy. A terrorist police officer serving Nigerian police force shot at that guy and unalived him, live in the broad daylight. They took to the street. Even very dark man was involved. The other one, I don't know his name, Harrison, somebody Harrison. They went to pay condolences. They gave huge amount of money to the mother, and which is good. Very, very fantastic. But how is it that when it happened to an Igbo man, everybody will sideline it? They will sideline it. Even that one that happened, the Zoo Media, Arise News, AIT, they were all talking about it. They were all talking about it because the guy was not an Igbo man. But this one has happened today. Nobody is talking about it. They all sideline it because the guy in question is an Igbo man, and it happened in the southeast. The only thing they put mouth in the southeast is something that is propaganda that they want to carry against Biafra. Any propaganda, like the time Ebe Kwense and his criminal gangsters released a doctored video where they claim to be Akachukwu Di Ya. They started carrying it. Arise News carried it. AIT carried it. NTA carried it. Chinese Television carried it. Very Dark Man spoke. English Alhaji spoke. All of them were condemning. If you go on social media, if this is how Biafra will be, we don't want it. If this is how Biafra will come, we don't want it. If this is Biafra you people are looking for, please, we don't want it. This, they said all manner of evil against Biafra, simply because somebody doctored a video and put the voice of Gentle with AI without even Gentle himself appearing on the in the video. All of a sudden, the entire Nigeria media was carrying it because it is something that condemns Biafra. Now, a zoo officer has shot and unalive a Biafran, an Igbo boy, to be precise. We have to be precise on this, because the one they were talking about the other time was also a Biafran. The only difference is that he was not an Igbo man. Now this one has happened. Nobody's talking about it. Now let us bring it back here to our own land. What is Ohane Zendi Igbo doing? The other day, a video was trending where a zoo terrorist police officer was telling a man that if he was an Igbo man, he would have done him a lot. He would have arrested him, he would have unalive him, he would have done this and done that to him if he was an Igbo man. Ohane Zendi Igbo did not see it. By the way, I want to ask, my question is this: since the rendition of, before the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohane Zendi Igbo was active, very, very active, extremely active. The rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohane Zendi Igbo remain active, like not 100%. Their activeness dropped to 70%. Then, when the sit at home started on the 9th of August, 2021, their activeness jumped back to 100%. When Mazi Simon Ekpa became very, very prominent in this very struggle, Ohane Zendi Igbo activeness jumped even from 100% to 150%. But since the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa Ohane Zendi Igbo lost their voices. They have died. Ohane Zendi Igbo Nandiama is gone. They are no longer active. They are no longer talking. They do no longer care about the affairs of Ndi Igbo as they claimed. Ohane Zendi Igbo has disappeared from the surface of this very planet Earth. They are no longer active. Ohane Zendi Igbo, Ohane Zendi Igbo Nandiama, where are you? Why have you lost your voices? Oh, because Simon Ekpa is in prison. Simon Ekpa has been arrested and imprisoned. You no longer have voice. Simon Ekpa putana, your voice ya puta. Once Simon Ekpa putaluna, I know Ohane Zendi Igbo again. Nnamdi Kanu puta, I know odo mputa Nnamdi Kanu bụ Biafra, so ya puta na nga. Simon Ekpa puta ozugbo now. I know if you don't know what about Ohane Zendi. I am saying this today, everybody should mark it. Once Mazi Simon Ekpa is released now, you begin to hear about Ohane Zendi Igbo again. Now, since since November 2024 to date, going to 2 years now, Ohane Zendi Igbo has disappeared from the surface of the earth. Ohane Zendi Igbo is no longer talking. Ohane Zendi Igbo has died completely, died miserably. Maybe The only time that we heard about Ohaneze Ndigbo in recent years is when they elected their current president. That was the only time we heard about Ohaneze Ndigbo. But this time, since then, since November 2024 till date, we have never heard Ohaneze Ndigbo for anything apart from the day that they elected a new leader. They do no longer care about the affairs of Ndigbo, or they do no longer care about what is happening in Igbo land. Maybe Aniba Digomma. No biha Aniba Digomma. So I'm asking today, because I don't want to talk about politicians. I cannot ask about where is the governors, where is Soludo, because I know that Soludo is the enabler. The governors are the enablers of the disappearances and the unaliving of Igbo youths in Igbo land today. The governors are the enablers. So me asking where are the governors, or this just because Soludo is the enabler of every kidnapping and the killings of Igbo youths in Anambra State. Both the ones done by the Fulani terrorists, the ones done by police terrorists, the ones done by the army terrorists, the ones done by the Udogachi terrorists, the one done by the Kerafafa Ndiakodo terrorists, the one done by AVD terrorists, the ones done by I've mentioned Udogachi. There's the other one. I've mentioned Udogachi, AVG, Ndiakodo. Oh, when cause all the prominent net terrorizing the by. Na court yesterday in Finland. Soludo is enabling all the criminality and terrorism against our people in Anambra State. And Ohaneze Ndigbo is there. Today, it has happened again at the Head Bridge. Up to this minute, there has never been any official statement from the Anambra State government. Till this minute. And then in Ajuzi, Kedundi Anachi. Kendi Anachi, who are they leading? Fanachi Onwefa. Fanachi Onwefa. This is the reason why we don't need anything zoological republic in our land, because Nigeria is the one imposing all these criminals on our people that are enabling the unaliving of Igbo youths. They are the ones. Now let us watch the video. I've got some few videos here with me, so let us watch some of them. Unbelievable.
What is happening? They have been killing our youth for many years. So today in Onitsha Head Bridge, they shot one driver today. As we are. Okay, trader. Then what happened, please? Can you give us?
I don't know really.
Exactly, but you heard that someone was shot. By who?
Yes,
who shot
by
them?
Police. Now,
by Nigeria police.
Yes,
So
police.
this is what we have been facing for many years by the Nigeria criminal. You can see the Navy. Their work here is to collect money, bribe. You can see them. You can see them. Because we deal with them today. You can see them. Every day they are collecting money from this very... Here is our Ogahe Bridge. Our people were shot on 30th of August, 2015. Many Biafrans were shot dead on this very place, Ogahe Bridge. Today they killed another person. You can see our men have blocked Head Bridge as we speak now. As we are talking, thank you, one more. So everywhere, no motor should be allowed to pass. So you can see what is happening. So it's like the police are trying to shoot. The police are... No. There's... a soldier be here. Is it a soldier? No. Nobody should be shot. Oh no, happy. Tata be working. Today, Gaba. Yes. Onitsha hungry today. Today is today. Tata God damn. Today is today. Today and today. I'm going to buy. So today we are going. Today and today. Today is today. Today is today. You see Onitsha bridge is totally blocked. Onitsha bridge is totally shut down by Igbo youth. Tata bu today. Tata bota. They have been killing our people for years. I believe that today is today. Igbo block Ebenine.
All right. Now, excuse me. There is another video which I want us to watch, right? Let us watch the video first. And then we'll now see what happened later after the video, because there is something that has happened. Remember what is the case? The case here is that the Nigerian police shot at an Igbo trader, a young man, at Onitsha Head Bridge today, 19th of August, 2026. Now, Igbo youths are protesting there by the head bridge. I will tell you what Nigeria has done. As these things are happening, I'll tell you what, not just Nigeria, what Soludo did today. I'll tell you. Pay attention.
Just shot someone at Obogu Junction. Now, Onitsha people, Obogu Junction at Onitsha, Onitsha people now got angry and broke the road. The one going towards Asaba is not moving. You can see everywhere is blocked. The one coming from Delta, coming towards Anambra, Onitsha, is not moving. Everywhere stand. Look at people. Look at people. People through at the road. No movement. No going forward, no going back. As you can see.
The network is slow anyway, but I want us to watch the video.
This is the report. This is the report coming.
So this thing is,
you can see, everywhere is blocked. No going front, no going back. Everybody is turning. Everybody is turning.
Unfortunately, the network is very, very bad.
Everybody is turning. Look at people in the market. People at the market. This is the Obogu High Bridge on Onitsha. Obogu Market High Bridge on Onitsha, Anambra State.
Unbelievable.
I not blog, go to main load. I know go to road blog. June why? Shall I June why? Hey, I find the man Nagota.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I go. Yeah, I know load blog. I know load blog. It's too much.
It's too much to be sincere. It's too much, and the time to react is now. This is the reason why we need Biafra. This is the reason why we need Biafra. Tell us where in the
kidnapper. All the very bad. Justice for Obogu guy.
Tell us where in the north or where in the south where they shoot people Just anyhow. It only happened in Biafra land. It only happened in Biafra land. It only happened against the Biafran people in entire Nigeria, where police shoot people anyhow in the broad daylight. Only in Biafra land against Biafran people. If this kind of a thing happens, you will see.
I'm on the police.
You will see social media. Social media will be on fire today. From today moving forward. Until they give them answers. Social media will be on fire until they give them answers. If this thing happened any other place, social media will be on fire until answers are provided. Now, look at what Soludo has done. Just watch.
Someone, we need the person. Now we have to see that this what is happening to the whole world. The person that has been killing us, now we feel it. Whatever that is happening, the whole world is seeing it. No video for what? Are we criminals? We have to tell the world what happened. They are telling me not to video for what? I don't want to go. And I'm not one man.
Do you see what happened? After a police officer, I want people to understand the mess that we are in. I genuinely want people to understand what we are passing through. After a terrorist police officer shot an Igbo youth at Onitsha Head Bridge because he refused to give them bribe. He refused to tip them. They shot at him. Now, as the youths blocked the road in protest, the only thing Soludo's government can do is to send the military against the innocent youths. The only thing Soludo could do, the only thing the government can do is to send the military. Instead of Soludo himself that claimed to be a governor to come there, come to the scene of event, come to the crime scene and see the people who are there, get first-class information and douse the tension, speak to the people, dialogue with them, and see to the root of this of the matter. Make sure that justice is served. Make sure that they fish out the criminal police officer that shot the young man. No, the only thing Soludo did was to send the military to go there and make sure that anybody who mess up, shoot them, so that they will have more dead body. Only in Biafra land, only in Igbo land, especially. Happening only in Igbo land. Tell me where else can this type of a thing happen? Even when there was Fulani terrorists kidnapping people in Ondo State, we saw the videos when they block on Benin Lagos Express Highway, the only road that everybody from the east travel to Lagos with. Only road. They block Benin Lagos Highway, one of the major roads, one of the biggest roads in Nigeria. They block it. The military did not do anything. They couldn't do nothing. They blocked it. Even the army was nowhere to be found. They blocked it in protest. But in Igbo land, they send the military to go and scatter everybody, shoot at sites, anybody that messes up, shoot them. That is exactly what is happening now. Watch.
The guy that killed someone, we need the person. Now we have to see that this what is happening to the whole world. The person that has been killing us, now we feel it. Whatever that is happening, the whole world is seeing it. No video for what? Are we criminals? We have to tell the world what happened. You are telling me not to video for what? I know one you go. And I'm not one them to. I'm going to house garage. I can't wait to No, we are talking to Tinubu was come here today. That is the final. Tinubu will come here. So you that Tinubu must come. We're not going to go anywhere. We told everybody must come.
You see? Let us watch another one.
Ndami Abego live. Yes, Ndami Abego. Yes, Ndami Abego. Hana Yosi I can't walk down. Yes, yes, yes. Justice for this guy. Justice for this guy. Justice for this guy. Yes. Yes. Ndami Abego live.
Akono nuria. Ichani igbo mmadụ na free. Akono nuria from the crime scene from eyewitnesses. Ona asigi ichani igbo mmadụ na free. Ndị amị abịago a na-asịzi aka ulo down. Ndị amị abịago a na-asịzi aka ulo down. From Ikulo down, ebidozi one over had done video me. From Asia Kulo down, from telling them to calm down, they started warning them to stop visualizing them. You see, Ndi Ami Abiago, they only came there to cause more harm. They only came there to disperse them, to make sure that they don't gather, because they don't want to see anywhere the Igbo people gather. They don't want to see it, because they don't know what may ensue. The only thing Soludo did was to send the military. Tell me, where does the military settle a civil civil issues? Where does the military restore law and order? Where does the military settle civil issues or civil matters? Where does the military restore law and order? Is it not the job of the police to settle civil matters and restore law and order? But in this case, you don't even need to send police. It is the government that's supposed to come. The governor of the state should be there to address the people, calm the nerves of the people, and assure them justice. But lo and behold, Soludo Nonoka, or maybe he's in Abuja eating burger and pizza, according to what happened yesterday in the court. Soludo is in Oka or Abuja eating burger and pizza. He doesn't care. The life of the people does not matter. The life of the people doesn't matter. What they did is just to make a call. Give them military. Boss, they are making noise. So they are gathering. A lot of people are there. There are plenty. Give them soldiers. Don't disturb me. Give them army. Kebuko more people. Kebuko more Igbo. More Ndi Igbo ka na-ebu. More Igbo people. Ohaneze ndị oshi na ndị amagbachi nkịtị. They don't say nothing. They only answer Ohaneze, no, just by name. But to mark this word somewhere, the moment Sam Ekpa is released tomorrow, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo ebido wibe. You start hearing Ohaneze. Mark this word one place, I'm telling you today. A release APM now, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo are active. I am telling us in time. I'm telling us now for us to know very, very early. The moment PM putana, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo enwe ọnụ. Onu ha putakwa again. Kita na onu ha adagomi. Onwezo ya na anu onu fa na afe fugo fa nwugo. The organization is dead now. But once PM is released, Ohaneze Ndi Oshinandama will be resurrected. So if you are a member of Ohaneze criminals and you are listening to me, shame unto you. Shame unto you. If you're a member of Ohaneze Ndi Oshi and you see this type of thing happening in our land, you keep quiet. You can't even alert even though you are just an OS member. You are not a top member. You cannot call at least when one or two persons the organization kagi nwe rank ma na onye nke ya ama onye nke ọzọ onye nke ya ama onye nke ọzọ onye nke ya ama maybe ndị isi onye nwere ka ọma onye the chairman or the president or even the media and publicity secretary. You cannot call them and say, look at what is happening. The other day I was shouting and say, where is Ohaneze? A police officer threatened the man who happened to be a Yoruba man and say, had it been you were an Igbo man, I would have fallen alive to you. I would have arrested you. I would have done many, many things to you if you were an Igbo man. Ohaneze Ndi Oshi that claimed to be the Igbo representative or Igbo protectors. Onu Fadaome, they couldn't utter a single word. My people, the reason why I'm showing us this video is not just because I am pained with what is happening to us or with what has happened to that young man. I cannot show the original video of the man because Obalajuri everywhere, Obalajuri Enaro, I cannot show him. I can't show him. If not, he play the video, try and say play the other ones. But I'm going to post that video on our X after this program. God help us. May God help us. May God help us. Chukwu nyere anyị aka. The main reason why I'm showing us this, I'm making this program to this evening, is to let us know it is only Biafra can save us. Only Biafra. Anything other than that, we are doomed. I have said it time without number. Anything other than that, we are doomed. We the people, especially the Igbo people, we are doomed. And it's not only the Igbos, the entire Nigeria is doomed. Nigerians, all Nigerians are doomed. But we, the Igbo people, because we know our potentials, because we know what God has put in us, because we know what we have, we know our destinies, and we want to showcase our talent. We want this destiny to show. That is the reason why we will feel more pained than others. We will feel more pains than others. Imagine you are growing up and you see yourself as a very talented young boy. As a very talented young boy who has a lot to offer, only for you to grow old without you realizing that your destiny, without you realizing that your talent. Imagine how it pains. Imagine how it pains. You see? And not only that, the Igbo people will always be, I don't like using that word marginalized. I don't like to use that word marginalized because marginalization would have been even easy to be defeated than being treated as slaves. Marginalization, you don't need to pay supreme price for you to alleviate or for you to liberate yourself out of marginalization. You don't need ordinary protests can change things. But when you are being treated as a slave, ordinary protests cannot save you. The only thing that will save you is fight. The only thing that can save you is fight. So this particular video has a lot to teach us. Now it has happened to an Igbo boy, an Igbo young man. No social media influencer is talking. Nobody is talking. The Zoom media is not talking. And it happened in the broad daylight. If it's in another region or another tribe in the zoo. You see them everywhere on Ali Beenu. But it happened to Igbo boy in Igbo land. They don't care about it because they don't want your story to be told. They do not want your story to be told. They want to sideline you. They want to use media blackout to destroy Ndibo. Every single evil that they do to Ndibo, they don't report it. Nigerian media can never report it. Social media influencers does not talk about it. But if it's something that they will use to do propaganda against Biafra, once Biafra enters it, if it's something if it's propaganda against Biafra, boom, everywhere Muroku. Nigerian media will be on it. Social media influencers will be on it. Have you seen them reporting the Mazda Manepa's case? Because Mazda Manepa Njoko is showing, is showing the agility in him, is showing the brightness in him. Mazda Manepa Njoko did not come out. Remember last time he came? Not last time, the very first time he appeared in the court, it was all over the places because he looked so tattered, he looked so rough. Nobody was there. No single Biafran was there. He was completely all alone. Osuna Zoo Media. Zoo Media here and there. They were talking about it, singing like a everywhere. Onekwo here and there. Now, this time around, Mazi Simon Njoko is appearing in a different color. He's appearing looking healthier. He's appearing speaking gallantly. He's appearing with Biafrans behind him. He's appearing. Why Biafrans have already protested for his unconditional release. And they did not all go well. It did not go well with the zoo. It did not go well with the zoo media. Hence the media blackout. But I am very, very happy that we are telling our own stories. We are telling our stories. So we don't care about your media blackout because we are telling our stories. And the world is paying attention. The Biafrans are watching, the Biafrans are following, the Biafrans are paying very, very close attention to the to Mazda Manepa's case. They don't care whether you report it, you evil terrorist Nigerian media. We don't care whether you report our story or not. We are telling our stories by ourselves. Had it been that Biafrans left our prime minister behind the same way they left him in the very first time that he appeared in the court, because I want to believe that that time took everybody unawares, or maybe people were afraid or something. People were afraid, and there was a lot of propaganda here and there, including those that claim to be Biafra agitators. So there was a lot of discouragement. During that time, there was so much discouragement. People lost confidence. People lost, interest. Nobody cared to appear. Nobody cared to stand with him in solidarity. He went alone. He looked so rough and rugged. And Nigeria media was celebrating. Nigeria media was celebrating. They were very, very happy for what they saw. For now, because there is everywhere is bright, we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. They are not happy about it. They are not happy about it. The moment Mazda Manepa is released now, boom, they will begin their propaganda. Once Mazda Manepa is freed now, Nigeria media will begin their propaganda. Go and mark it somewhere. They will begin their propaganda again to make sure that Biafra is destroyed. But this time around, you people will not get it. It's not going to be easy for you. It's not going to be easy for you people this time around. We are going to tell our stories. As we have been doing, we will continue to do it. We will even add more, we will add more energy to it to make sure that you never succeed. Mad people everywhere. Now, having said this, that very young man, I will try to make more research and get more information about him, including his name, his village, where he comes from, his surname, and everything. I'll bring it. But first of all, by tomorrow, I will have to confirm if he made it alive, or the rumor that they say that the guy is dead. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll come back and tell you during our program tomorrow, probably by tomorrow evening. So this is what happened today, and I want us to understand that it is only freedom, only Biafra freedom can save us. Only that, nothing else. I'm telling us the truth.
At every point. We start here today.
This young man spoke. I just watched this video. Someone sent it to me. And, these people, excuse me, these people, I don't usually pay attention to whatever they do or say, because I know that they are politicians. Even those who are not yet politicians are aspiring to become politicians. Anybody who is a one Nigerianist is not my friend. Even though you are not my enemy, but you are not my friend, and you can't be my friend. So I don't usually pay attention to whatever they say, because I know that they can change at any given time. Look at Kenneth Okonkwo. Look at what has happened to him. Even Peter Obi himself. Look at the way he's jumping from one place to another. Now, there's the other one that used to support Peter Obi, that they called him Isaac Fayoshe. Isaac Fayoshe. He was an ardent supporter of Peter Obi. He was an obedient member, full-time obedient member. I don't think he based in Nigeria. I think he based in abroad. All of a sudden, boom! I saw a video flying on social media the other day. The guy was busy lambasting Peter Obi. He said he's now supporting Tinubu because Sheyi Tinubu visited him. Of course, you know what that visitation means. What they do is that once they see that you have a massive followership, they will come and pay you money. That is the same thing Chukwu Masoludo did with Nyambaba. Once they realize that you have massive followership, they'll come and pay you money, thinking that your followers can be convinced if you want to lead them to hellfire. That is how idiotic these politicians are. Once they see that you have followership, they will come and buy you over, believing that your followers will follow you to the grave. Believing that your followers can follow you to the hellfire. That guy called Isaac Fayoshe came out, based on the video that I watched. I watched that video maybe, I think, weeks ago. He said, oh, Peter Obi has never visited him. So Sheyi Tinubu has visited him. Therefore, he's now supporting Tinubu. Because Sheyi Tinubu is not about the visitation. It's about the accompaniment. It's not about the visitation, because Sheyi Tinubu visiting him does not change anything if there is no accompaniment. Sheyi Tinubu visiting him does not change his life if there is no accompaniment. Ifugia, it is only when there is an accompaniment then your life will change. But visiting you and shaking your hands, you remain the same. Otan Nona, I know how many big people I have shaken their hands. What does he change in my life if it's not what God is giving me directly? Even Jakama Arota, what does shaking big men's hand do for me? What does he change? What does he make? What shaking the hand of a rich man? What does he do for me? What favor does he do to me? apart from the thing that I make with my own hands. So if not the accompaniment, the idiot wouldn't have come on social media to start singing the name of Sheikh Tinubu and the Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's why all these people, like all these political commentators, I don't pay attention to them. But because I got this very video where this man was talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I said, let me pay a little bit attention to it. And I said, no, I cannot listen to this one alone. Let me bring it so that me and my people will watch and listen together. So, my people, let us listen to him.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every point.
I see.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every point. We sat here today. I'm speaking Dogon Turenchi. I have no single argument against, not one single argument against the facts that have been adduced by Nnamdi Kanu in his agitation against the Nigerian state. Not one. And if you press a little further, I am today convinced that Nnamdi Kanu was 110% correct in his assessment of the Nigerian state, what ails it.
Okay. You see, he said that he is convinced today, that he is 110% convinced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right. So, my man, if you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right, you have said it today, we need you to start advocating for his release. You have to start advocating for his release. Don't be Ojus or Carlo. Don't be Patience, good luck, Jonathan. These are the people that don't be Meto. Meto. Somebody Meto. He was a former PDP, either PDP spokesperson or PDP chairman or whatever, something like that during Jonathan's administration. Meto, somebody Meto. Who can remind me his full name? Somebody Meto. It's an Igbo man. I think he's from Rivers State. He's an Igbo man from Rivers, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody Meto. So don't be Meto. Don't be Patience, Jonathan. Don't be Ojus or Carlo. These are people, Olisa Meto, thank you. Thank you, Eze. These are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for. Thank you, Frank. These are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for when they were being persecuted. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground and said they must be released. Ojus Okalu must be released. Olisa Meto must be released. El Zakzaki must be released. Nobody should go near Patience Jonathan. Today, where are they? They are also persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from behind. Ojus Okalu is persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ojus Okalu wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in prison. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for him to be released. The only person who has shown who has returned the favor, even though people say, or not even people say, there is an atom of reality in it, which I know. Even though he has political, interest, or maybe there is not even maybe, there is an atom of politics in whatever he's doing, because he's a politician. Of course, he's also a part of his campaign. But I don't care. Omoyele Sowore is the only one among all the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for who has shown or who has returned the favor to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, irrespective of the political undertone. We don't care. We take that physical one that we see. The physical one is that Omoyele Sowore has joined protest, hosted protest, organized protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the physical one that we see. You understand? So, Oga, I know that you have never been in trouble where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for you, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also fighting for the collective interest of the Yoruba people. Because if the zoo is disintegrated today, the Yoruba people will thrive. Yoruba people will excel. Because the people who come a little bit close, the people that have a little bit closer, to what Biafrans have in terms of talent and destiny in entire zoological republic is the Yoruba people. The people that have that get a little bit close are the Yoruba people. So if the zoo in fact, the same way the zoo is keeping Biafrans down is the same way the zoo is keeping the Yorubas down. The same way. Because I know that Yoruba people also have talent. If the zoo is disintegrated today, Yoruba will utilize what God has given to them. There is gold in Yoruba land. About 3 states in Yoruba land have gold. About 3 states. Oyo State have gold. Ondo State have gold. Ogun State has gold. 3 states that I know, especially Oyo State. The gold in Oyo State is too much. That's why you have Fulani bandits full everywhere there. Sometime in the past, I think that was 2019, long time ago, 2019, I personally did a video. That video went very viral. I don't know how many people who are here that were following me in 2019, as roughly 7 years ago. I don't know how many people, how many of you who saw that video on our main channel, Biafra Unite, in capital letter, that we posted 2019, where we showed gold mines in Yoruba land. I don't know anybody who is here that saw it. So Yoruba, they also have something. They have talent. They have manpower as well. If the zoo is disintegrated today, Yoruba people will thrive. They will grow. They will blow also. Now, let us listen to him. My advice to him is that since he is not convinced, because he used to, distance himself from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has distanced himself many times, not once, not two, not three. And he used to, stand against the ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing for or is fighting for. He used to stand against it. I haven't seen him directly fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I have seen him in several occasions distancing or standing against the ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, which is Biafra, and which is the disintegration of the zoo called Nigeria. So I've seen him, I've watched his video standing against the ideology because he wants one Nigeria to work. But unfortunately, one Nigeria, it has never worked. It can never work. It can never work. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So, but now, since you have now 110% concur to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for, to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, we want to see you start advocating. I'm not giving you order because I'm not in the position to order you around, but we want to see that sincerity. We want to see that sincerity now coming out, like you show that sincerity in you, that you are now 110% convinced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always been right. Now, let us watch him.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every
Okay.
point. We start here today. I'm speaking Dogon Turenchi. I have no single argument against, not one single argument against the facts that have been adduced by Nnamdi Kanu in his agitation against the Nigerian state. Not one. And if you press a little further, I am today convinced that Nnamdi Kanu was 110% correct in his assessment of the Nigerian state, what ails it. He was correct.
Okay.
But today, he sat in a cell somewhere.
Okay.
And numerous murderers are walking around free.
Okay.
That is vindication.
Okay.
The man is correct.
Okay.
Nigeria encourages madness.
Okay.
If it will not listen to rational voices, it became inevitable that more extreme voices will be spoken in the language that Nigeria understands. And of course, you've seen the rise of the Umezuruke of this world and the multiple persons who had traded on the grievances of Ndigo to build separatist movements demanding separation from Nigeria. I've had multiple occasions to address separatist agitators, both in Ndigo land, in Yoruba land, and elsewhere. There are reasons why separatist noises have not found ventilation or action in Nigeria. And this is because outside of the state and the multiple evils that the state has mollycoddled, the only other persons who have sought to keep dialogues and violence have been counter-revolutionary groups such as Boko Haram and the rest. Now, if you who have genuine grievances now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal, what you do is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression.
No. This matter is not about English language or grammar. Sometimes what these people do not understand is that the world that we live in, this particular world we live in does not this world we live does not care about your level of education or your level of exposure or even your level of wealth if you do not utilize those things for the betterment of the people or to... Who's calling me? I'm not picking phone at the moment. Who is calling me? So, this particular world we live, if you are not speaking with the language that the people will understand and resonate with, then no matter your level of education, no matter your level of wealth, no matter your level of wisdom, will go completely in vain. Let me tell us, fighting for freedom is not something that began today. The English that you're speaking my brother, the English that you are speaking is not your language. It's not your language. People brought that language to you. Please let me know if my voice is still coming out. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, please. People brought that language to you. And those people who brought that language to you fought for their own freedom that they enjoy today. They fought for they fought for their freedom that they are enjoying today. So if you use that same language to come and preach to me that I must not fight for my own freedom, then I see you as a moron. If you use that same language that the people who brought it to you fought, use everything within their reach to obtain their freedom, and you are using that same language to come and deceive me, then I will see you as a moron. Is because the reason why, one of the reasons that they speak this way is because some of these people, when they talk, you don't know the reason why they speak the way they speak. Because they know. Some of them, they will tell you, if you want freedom, go to National Assembly. Go to National Assembly, go there and vote for referendum. They know very, very well that it's not possible. They know that the northern senators outnumbers the southern senators by a mile, by a million times. They also know that there is no referendum in the zoo constitution. They know these two things. There is no referendum in the zoo constitution because the constitution of the zoo today is a military constitution, is a military decree. They said they amended it in 2019. It's a military decree. It's not a democratic constitution or a democratically, written constitution. So they know. And they know the second part, which the northern senators or representatives outnumbers the southern senators and House of Reps. So how do you achieve it? How do you achieve it? But they come, they preach to you. They tell you, oh, it's not about violence. It's not. What did you say when we were carrying placards on the street and the Nigerian terrorist army are shooting at us with live ammunition and destroying Mawuli Igbo youth, unaliving Igbo youth in cold blood? What did you say? And how long do you think that we are going to fold our arms and watch our youths being annihilated while we watch and without doing anything? How long do you think we have to wait before we start defending ourselves? How long? Can somebody come and prove me right or wrong that we must continue to wait without defending ourselves? Or we must, just like one idiot called Rudolph who? Dr. Damages, Rudolph something, that used to work for Sahara Reporters, ask Simon Epanjoku one stupid question, very, very useless question. He said, since you know that Nigerian army is killing Igbo people because of your agitation, are you not supposed to stop agitating, or will you continue to agitate while they continue to kill us? I look at the fool that asked that very question. He showed me how people reason, even those who claim to be educated, even those that speak good English. He showed that improved to me how poor people can reason. Are you going to continue fighting for freedom when you see that the army operates this way? They will leave the freedom fighters and go to the village and massacre people. Are you going to continue fighting, or will you stop so that they'll stop massacring people? You see the way they reason. Oklem kwano bụ onye Igbo, and ndị Igbo si na na-aghọ ekwo mgbawara ọgụ. So, do you want us to stop fighting for freedom so we remain slaves in Nigeria? You want us to stop fighting for freedom so we remain in perpetual bondage in the zoo called Nigeria? Because you live in abroad, you live in America or Canada or Europe, you live somewhere, wherever. You don't know what will happen. Even that place where you live, you of course, you enjoy the light. You enjoy the security. But tell me, if you want to be sincere to yourself, are you really maximizing your potential in another man's land? You can only maximize your potential in your own land, where you have where you are the son of the soil, the daughter of the soil. You know you are in your fatherland. No way you here, you can do it as long as you are not committing crime. You can do it. That is the only way you can maximize your potentials. Only. Not when you are in it. Because that place where you are, when they decide, if they feel like enough is enough, they will collect that piece of paper they gave to you and send you back to your fatherland. They can do it. Are you going to go to their own court to quote law for them? What is happening? Look at what is happening in South Africa. A young Igbo man that owns a saloon, a well-decorated saloon, and he does forex exchange inside our shop. Well, duly registered. The xenophobic people went to his shop and pushed him out of the shop and told him to leave. They called him criminal. He said, I'm not a criminal. I'm doing a legitimate business. I am well documented. I have my papers. They say, no, even that your papers is you got it fraudulently. You must leave. You're a criminal. Just like that, he lost his business. He lost his means of livelihood. Just like that. And even that his paper, that piece of paper he has in his hand, couldn't save him. That particular piece of paper that he used to adore couldn't save him anymore. He lost his livelihood. His means of livelihood was lost. There's other video that I watched. A Nigerian man as well. I don't know if I think he has to be Igbo, of course. He has to be Igbo man. An elderly man. He said he has a car wash. They say you must, before you open, that car wash is informal business. Is supposed to be operated by the locals. If you want to operate, run any business in South Africa, you must have 10 million or something. They asked the man said, yeah, my business is worth 10 million. They say it's a lie. They push the man away. So even you living in abroad, how far? You know that even at some point, that piece of paper you have, agale, de free na agale. Mbosokpa is analogia, tinye na fly in aeroplane, buchi agazo. Yotago. So, what are we talking about? You cannot sit somewhere in Abuja to dictate for me how I must defend myself and fight for my freedom. You can't. You can't. We can't allow it. If you think we're not doing it well, come and do it better for us.
Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence. Pressure.
Wait. Okuru, he said something else. Oga, can you please repeat?
On account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Okay, so what are we then analyzing? What are we then analyzing? Let us begin from that place. He said something differently.
Who have genuine grievances now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal. What you do is that you have been counter-revolutionary groups such as Boko Haram and the rest. Now, if you who have genuine grievances now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal, what you do is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression.
Okay, we had this one. Now he says something in return. Let us hear that.
Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Did you hear that? Did you? I don't know if I'm the only one that heard it. I don't know if I'm the only one.
On account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Did you hear that? So, hey, hello, Mello. Hello, Mello. So these people, they know. So they know. All these years, they know. So they know. And this thing he said now, you see this particular word he said now is another very big point that Finland has no any other choice than to release Simon Ekpa. That there is no any reason of holding him. Because they know. This man said something very, in fact, no matter whatever he said later, no matter any other thing he may say, moving forward, it does not hold water. He made a very, very critical confession. He hit a very big point here. Very big point, I'm telling you. I never know a day like this will come when a one Nigerianist will come out, face the camera to speak the truth for once. I never knew, no matter whatever he may say, because I haven't watched the video till the end. No matter whatever he say now, moving forward, it doesn't hold water. The truth of the matter is that he has confirmed that they know all along, including the Nigerian politicians, including the Nigerian military, including the Nigerian police, including the Nigerian government, including all the educated people. They know, but they have not been able to pick courage to say the truth. He said that the truth is that no matter anything that the oppressed does, anything that the oppressed does to free himself, to achieve freedom, including let's hear it. He's one that said it. Let's hear that. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear.
He said, let me be clear. After what he said before, he now said, let me be clear. Now let us hear him.
Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom.
Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom. Every single thing the oppressed does. Like if you are oppressed, the way the Biafran people have been oppressed for over 50 to 100 years in Nigeria. If you are oppressed, everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom. n'ịchọ nwere onwe ife ọbụla ị mere ebe ị na-achọ nwere onwe gee ntị as an oppressed person, as onye oru, as onye na-agba ohu, as onye eji naanị jidosie ya ike, ife ọbụla ị mere iji wee nwere onwe gị ọ sị na o mere gịnị? Let us listen.
will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
You find no condemnation from it, including violence. I never knew that a day like this will come, where one of the educated people in Nigeria, one Nigerianist, an aspiring politician, or a political analyst will come on a camera to confess. I never knew that a day like this could come. It is shocking. It is unbelievable to see a day like this come. I am happy. If I go to bed this night, I will sleep a happy man. And this particular broadcast will stay very, 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 for a very long time in my mind. And I will save this video. That Dele somebody, Dele Faroti or Dele Farotua said, including violence, that you find no condemnation from it as long as you are fighting for freedom. Dele Farotimi or Dele Farotu said it. Unbelievable. I hope Tinubu is watching.
Genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence. But I may not support it because I do not believe that it would achieve the goal. That is not me condemning it.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So that means you not supporting the Biafra liberation movement or Biafra agitation, whichever way you may put it, is your personal opinion. It's your personal opinion. Because not that you don't believe that we can achieve Biafra through the means in which we are going, but it's just that you don't want Nigeria to be disintegrated. So it is your own opinion. And I give it to you. I give it to you. And he also said that, but he cannot condemn it. Shena, my ear, they pay me. I've been waiting at the here. Let's hear that again.
But I may not support it because I do not believe that it would achieve the goal. That is not me condemning it.
Okay.
So what you have found in this time is that in Igbo land, you've had persons trading off the grievance of the people to gain offices, to gain political patronage, to make money. And then you've also had persons who have genuine grievances, are not interested in trading off it, demand changes, but embraced the wrong methodologies in my own view. I may not be correct.
Okay. I can't say more. I can't say more. I would like to end this program as quick as possible so I can be able to sleep, because tomorrow is another very busy day for all of us. Our PM is going to court again tomorrow. So I don't know if anybody has something to say briefly before we end. I don't know if anybody, we only treated two things today. The incident that happened in Head Bridge, where an Igbo youth was shot and unalive by the Nigerian police, unless if proven otherwise, because I'm going to make more inquiry to know if that boy really died or he survived it. So where a police officer shot an Igbo man today at Onitsha Head Bridge, today, where they have massacred hundreds of Biafrans since 2015. And then plus this particular political analyst and one Nigerianist statement over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra agitation. So if anybody has anything to say, you can say it while we conclude the program, because like as I said a couple of seconds ago, I'm not going to take much time on it. All right. Somebody's calling. Caller, just hold on. Let me first of all connect you. Let me connect you so that we can hear you directly from the system. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. All right, caller, please go ahead. You're welcome. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good evening. Go ahead, please.
All right. Thank you. I want to say thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for good
You're
work. Thank you so much for the updates you are giving us so far. If not because of the updates you are giving us, how come? Who knows? All these things they are writing now. Some people are writing that Simon Ekpa. There are some certain comments I'm seeing online now that which I never see that came up so far since they started this appeal case. So you could imagine that kind of thing if we are not getting any kind of update from you. And maybe when you see this kind of thing, Nigerian government will just buy into it, trying to make it spread like the way they did the other time. They say he's a content creator. You get so I really appreciate your work. Thank you. So in regards to what they are doing, the Nigerian are doing today, of course they have been cleaning us. No, it didn't start today. And this is the reason why we are trying to see that anyhow possible for all of us to join out together to see that we leave this very country in Nigeria. It's a die zone. That should make everyone, in those ones that still believe in one Nigeria, that believe that Obi will come and save them. Obi will not even comment on this case. That you see that happened today. Obi will not even comment. But if anything should happen as such somewhere in the north, he'll be the first to comment.
Yeah, exactly.
As a good man. So I want everyone to open his eyes. Election is coming up. This man that just spoke, he has been speaking good. So he's not such a person that, since I know him, he's not that kind of person that always condemn Nnamdi Kanu. But that is not to say you should believe in life, you just trust him. No. But if anybody does good, let's appreciate him for that, for speaking up at least. But I cannot trust that man because election is coming up. And this is how they used to do at times. They just say one or two things because anybody that mentions Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, you get people who just like want to hear from you. You immediately draw many attentions. You are showing us his comment this night because he mentioned Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, maybe we should even bring up his comments. So I just want all of us to be very vigilant and much more focused on the main things that is on board. And I really appreciate what you did this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. This particular program of this man, Dele Farotimi or Delo Faromi, whether he has anything political, undertone, or whether he said whatever he said about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of an election that is coming, it is his business. It is not my business. The only thing I know is that, first of all, to be honest, I did not watch this very program till the very end of it. Initially, I only watch because someone sent it to me. I watched the. Yes, caller, please, just a minute. Just a
Yeah, hello, that's fine. Hi, good evening.
just a minute, please, caller. Just a minute. So I didn't watch this program from the till the end. I only watched the beginning, and I heard him talking about Mazin Namdekan. I said, okay, I cannot hear it, listen to it alone. Then now, listening to him and hearing that very truth from him, where he said, an oppressed person has the right to do whatever it takes to free himself. To free himself. That particular point is the best, more than every other thing he said. All right, call on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Okay, yeah, good evening. Yeah, first of all, I thank you for your good work. And yeah, God will bless you.
You say?
Yeah, another thing I want to say, yesterday at the court, the Uche came to get the lawyers of Prime Minister. I want to give you information that Ngozi is in Finland, but is hiding in the hotel. Ngozi sent Uche to get the number. So please let everyone be vigilant, or because of that thing. It's very big concern for Uche to collect the PM lawyer. So Ngozi or Abeza want to speak to him in order to see if he can turn against Prime Minister. So that's the information I want to give you. Yeah, he's hiding in the Finland in a hotel. Ngozi or Abeza. Hello?
Anyways, first of all, Uche did not go to court yesterday. Uche only went to court on the 17th, day before yesterday. Uche was.
Yeah, it was that day. Yes. Yes.
So,
it was that day.
and again, I cannot say anything about Ngozi Orebeze being in Finland because I don't have that information. I don't usually say what I don't know. That's why we remain strong, and that's why we have been in this very struggle, succeeding till today. So if Ngozi Orebeze is in Finland, once I get the idea, I will say it. You understand me? So that is the only thing I can tell you for that.
Yeah, and it's a very big concern for
I
Uche
know
to
sorry.
sorry.
I am aware.
It's a very,
Hold on. I am aware that Uche was pursuing the lawyer, asking him for his contact. I am aware. Actually, I'm the one who said it. So I'm the one who said it in the public because I know about it. And I am also aware that after the 1 hour break, these individuals went on a corner and started having meeting, which they never went back to the courtroom again. I know about it, and I also said it. So, but whichever
we should be
reason,
vigilant.
yeah. If it's to be vigilant, of course we are vigilant. But what I don't know, and I don't want to say it. I don't want to say something that I don't know. I don't deal with speculations. I'm not good at speculating. I'm good at authentic information. So what I don't know is about Ngozi Orebeze being in Finland, and I cannot go into that. Thank you, my brother. Do you have any other thing to say?
Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Thank you for your good work. Anyway, thank you for your good work. The case will be over. Prime Minister will win. We are praying over it. We are praying over it. So let's see how it goes. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you. God bless you. All right. We continue. We continue. Good. Let me get back to the person who just called now. Just a moment. I mistakenly cut this man's call, so let me get back to him. Ọ dịzị ka na-akpọ ya na-akpọ ọ na-akpọchi akwa azụ. All right. Okay. Caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Biafra United, good evening. One Ikuku Anafanya. Thank you so much for your program. Always, I'm here and my watch. Up my frog like this. If you didn't see your tour, in a mouthma, I say, may God bless you. Chukwu Kabia Makoziega.
Yes,
And I'm little thing, I'm just which is cheap, about your analysis yesterday about what happened on the court, like the question they were asking our prime minister. That persecutor, I think he should go to Nigeria and go, especially those places that we are talking about, to go and live. Lechendendike Bubago Mburumado 12. Wedding. I think those videos need to be shown to that court.
No, not they are not 12. They were 14, not 12. 14.
14. Thank you so much.
In
12.
our mama. In our mama.
Yes. How could that persecutor now put those kind of people or small boy scout or not what do they call they refine them to?
You're a Sibabe, boy scout. Unbelievable.
Imagine. I say, Mado 12, this man, can this kind of thing happen in this very Finland that all of them fought together? You define him in their own country. The best thing for this persecutor is take your shoes and run away from there, because of he doesn't know the kind of people he's dealing with. He don't dealing with a terrorist country. No, nothing that he can do about it. Evidence is too much. Because if you put evidence here, at least, and another thing I want to tell you, you might get one evidence Japa your side, because of almost something I don't know to say, the choma, no about evidence. Who got that door man name interview, see evidence Japa now. Biafra Unite, Biafra Unite or evidence Baja, Aga Wopota, Yampubonka. So all those things, the whole thing, the only best thing for them they know the truth. Any place in the whole world, and in the first world, Ika Pomado, Obumado, Nobuanka, Nefunde Matabeson, about Jonah Kotunga, had a photocrata, and the negative movement of those security, both to the judges, because of here, they are abroad in other those kind of cases. In other, Hamana name with a concrete evidence. In other, I never put the matter self, but I only gave matter in other, I got has in David. No, then we tighten the whole place. But look at how for you to know that if these people are what these Finland government people, both the persecutors and all of them are doing, Oduruhanya. Oduha clear now this man is an innocent man, but they are just using him for political purposes.
Anyway,
in
terms of using him for political purposes, we don't have to make that type of comment since the matter is still in the appeal court. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to. I've seen a lot of people, not a lot of people. I've seen few people going online, even as they claim to be whatever they claim to be. I've seen a lot of people, not a lot. I mean, few people going online condemning Finland, saying all manner of things against them, especially in this recent time when that matter is still in the court, still in appeal court. So we have to hold on and allow the appeal court to finish, and then we listen to the verdicts of the judges, and then we'll take it from there. You understand? We don't have to be faster than our shadow. We have already
That is
seen,
true.
we have already seen what happened during the first proceedings. We saw that the lawyer worked against our prime minister, whereby
Yes.
whenever PM wants to speak, want to speak, the lawyer asks him to hold on. There was no
Mm.
there was no room to provide evidences. Like as our PM is defending himself now, the judges have given him. That's why it's called appeal. You understand? The
Yes.
judges have given him the opportunity, the room to present his case, to defend himself, to appeal against the conviction, because he is not convinced. He's not convinced that
Yes.
he should be convicted. You understand? So the judges have given him the opportunity to present his appeal, present his defense, show the court the reason why the conviction was wrong. You understand me? The
Yes.
reason why, show the
Yes.
court the reason why the conviction was wrongly, done. So it is what our PM is doing. So going ahead now to call them names and all that is not proper. We should allow, because no matter the names we call them, justice will only prevail. You understand? It's not, they're not going
Yes.
to
Yes.
they're not going to render judgment because of if how we insult them or call them names. You understand me? That going to say, because
Yes.
people their eyes are open, they know what we are doing. That's why we have to, that they're insulting us. Therefore, we have to give judgment in the favor of Mazi Simon. But it can't happen that way. Finland is a sovereign country. It's a sovereign nation. It's an independent nation. So even though you insult them online, do whatever you can do online, you can never change. It can't bring Finland down unless if they go against the will of God. Then the wrath of God may take its course. You understand me? But now they can't change
Yes.
whatever they have to do because we insult them online. Rather, it will trigger them. It will make them even more angrier. You understand? Because they will see us as unruly people, because the matter is in appeal court. So there's no way we're calling them names. You understand me? So let
Yes.
us on that side, let us calm down and allow the case to finish, and we hear what is going to be the verdict. Then we take it off from there. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yeah. Yes. One thing I want to check, because of that voice message you release, those Igbo politicians that gang themselves, making their decision, saying that they have done their own side, that these people. This is why I was saying that, because of the thing I couldn't take it.
The politicians are working with the prosecutor. There is no any evidence linking Nigerian politicians or Nigerian government with the judges, so we don't have to carry fake information. You understand me?
Yes.
We don't have to carry
Yes.
any fake news or fake information. The politicians are working with the prosecutor, who is the one in charge of the case on the side of Nigeria government. You understand what
Yes.
I'm saying? They are the ones prosecuting our prime minister. So and they are prosecuting him on behalf of Nigeria, on behalf of Nigeria government. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes.
they are the one that have connection, direct link with the Nigerian government. So we cannot be speculating or trying to link, the court itself now with Nigeria government. It doesn't really make sense, because the prosecutor,
It's true. It's
prosecutors are
true.
not
But I want to tell you something, Odelanwa. Here, in abroad, when persecutor in outer standing against, the accuser, persecutor is like, then we give you many space, because persecutor is like from government. This one is from government. You understand? When those people come, they are from government. They are the ones standing on the part of the government side. You understand? In this side I am staying, in this side of Europe, they are the ones standing on the government side, like, which is government side, the apparatus, which is police, that will come, they are standing on their side from according to the evidence they bring. And why I would not say what I want to say just because of what you said.
No. Hold
You
on,
know,
hold on.
Eh,
In democracy, even though I'm here in African continent, I still know I am well I am well learned. You understand me, and I have knowledge. I have knowledge. You understand me in so many things. You know, especially in democracy. So I'm well read. So in a situation like this, the prosecutor, even though you have a case with the government, in a democratic world, the court, the judge, has no business with the government because the judiciary has what is called independence. It is only in the zoo or in other part of Africa where the judiciary is under the purse of the government. In a democratic country, judiciary is always independent. Do you know that they have taken Donald Trump to court? And Donald Trump does not have the power to influence the court. Are you aware? Do you know that Donald Trump has lost cases in the court? There are some decisions Donald Trump made that that people don't like. They take him to court, and Donald Trump lost the cases. Many, not once, not twice. Are you aware? Even in England, anywhere in the world where you have true democracy, presidents or prime ministers lose cases in their own court. That's to show that the judiciary is always independent. Are you paying attention? So it is only in the zoo or in other part of Africa where president does not lose case in the court because they control the court. Tinubu just gave duplexes, houses to judges just recently, about 2 weeks ago. He built an estate with beautiful houses, beautiful duplexes. Each house, one judge, one house, one judge, one house, free. And we're heading into 2027 presidential elections. You understand me? So it is only in the zoo and other part of Africa where presidents do not lose case in their court because they control the judiciary. So when a prosecutor is prosecuting what do they call a defendant or so even though the case is between the defendant and the federal government, so the prosecutor is working for the government. Still, if the defendant is innocent, the defendant will still win the case regardless of whom the prosecutor is working for, unless it's in a situation where justice system in a country is rotten. That is only when the the government, the executive arm of government, will interfere in the judiciary. So in the case of Finland, we don't want to see it that way first at the moment. You understand me? Because the matter is still in the court. So it will be foolish. It will be foolish for us to start, making that kind of comment in this matter now. It will be completely foolish on our own side. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you so much. I say, may God bless you.
All right. On that note, we have come to the end of this very program. May God bless every one of you. Please continue to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for divine healing and divine health. And of course, do not stop praying for our Prime Minister's victory, because we are just at the middle of ocean now. We are just at the middle of ocean. We are on the crossroad. The release of our Prime Minister is going to, spell, is going to lead us to Biafra that we seek. The release of our Prime Minister is the release of Biafra. In case we don't know, I always tell us that the zoo is not ready. It's not ready at all for Biafra. They are not ready. So the release of Mansamanep and Joko is the release of Biafra. So continue to pray that at the end of this very appeal, he will come out victorious. And we all celebrate. Thank you all. May God bless you. See you tomorrow. From me, from here, it is good evening. That time aspiring to become politicians. Anybody who is a one Nigerianist is not.
ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ, ọ na-afụgo ka o si gaa. So mma anakpụ ọsọ, mma ama ezigbote ụzọ echi niile, masị ọnụ kachifon ka ọ dị na echi niile. Onye ọnwụ na kwesịrị ekpe n'ike yawa Chukwu, onwekwa onye ọzọ nwere ahụ ya, ka ọ dị na echi niile. Akachukwu Di Ya, kachifon ụmụaja, kachifon.